Italy.
I'm Amani.
I'm Stokely.
I'm Kaylin.
I'm Rod.
And today's topic is get your shit together. So men, y'all can start this conversation off.
Alright, so we gonna the first topic about getting our shit together gonna be about the relationship part in life. You know what I'm saying? It's a question I have. Well, I'm gonna speak on about playing a role in a relationship. Most of the time, I feel like women in certain situations in a relationship, they say they want a man to be a certain way, and then when he's a certain way, that ain't what they want. So it's like, yeah, I want a nigga who on his shit and who grinding and getting money and all this shit, but when he's doing that, damn, he too busy. Like, why he so busy? He don't talk to me and he don't do this and that. So it's like, damn, what side do I play? My dog, what you got to say about that, man?
I mean, I could definitely agree in a sense. Like, me personally, I have 3 jobs right now, and so I know, like, any spare time I had, like, me and my girlfriend had just broken up, but, like, when we did spend time together, like, literally, I would go to my 3 jobs, and then, like, any spare time I would have that I wasn't in class, I'd be spending, like, with her. And, like, at a point, like, to me, that was kind of wild, just because it was, like, I didn't have no personal time or, like, any time to actually, like, put energy or time into myself, because I was literally just running around doing stuff, like, for her and doing my job and stuff like that.
So how y'all break up, man? Tell me how y'all broke up, man. What brought that to that point, man? How y'all...
Honestly, it was like we were spending too much time together, in a sense. Like,
damn.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm
I
talking
feel
about.
like
Never no
speaking-
such thing as being too busy.
I feel like
Exactly.
speaking on that fact, you gotta have balance. You gotta know what you
Yeah.
want and when you want
Exactly.
to do it. Every relationship is not gonna be 100% perfect,
Mhm.
and I honestly believe in like that 80-20, sometimes the 30-70. Sometimes not all the time, but some people gotta give more than the other person at times, and then vice versa. At times, you might gotta give more. So it's all about balance and knowing
Right.
how your relationship work. You can't go off of somebody else's relationship.
And you make
gotta
time
know
for
how to
what you
yours
want.
work.
Exactly. And to speak to
That's
your
what she
point,
keeps saying.
it is about balance, because at the end of the day, no, for real, at the end of the day, like, I want a man that works and gets it together, but also we have to make time for each other, because our relationship is a priority. Like what Stokely said, if he works 3 jobs, he still made time for his woman, whatever, regardless of how they broke up, but he still made time for her, so there's really no excuse.
You should have.
Exactly, so it's really no excuse to that. You just have to balance your time out. So that your point.
But I
okay.
feel like
so how did
personally
y'all
with
break
that,
up?
I feel
Right.
like with that, because like personally, I wasn't putting enough time into myself. I was putting too much time into the relationship and building love. Like that's where it kind of got crazy. So like I'd be putting personal things that I had to do aside for me. You feel me, to better the relationship. So like how you were saying, sometimes one person got to put in 70. You feel me, while the other person putting in 30. Like I get that. You feel me. There was multiple times. You feel me, when I'd lose a job, my shorty got to hold me down for a minute. You feel me, and I could tell that was difficult for her. You feel me. She was putting in the 70. I was putting in the 30. But then like for these like last couple months, you feel me, I'm running around going here, going straight to school, picking her up from work, dropping her off here, doing this, you feel me, doing that. And I literally have no time. Like, I'm at my own place. I moved into my own crib, and I've literally spent probably like 3 nights at my own crib. And each time I'm there for like an hour or 2, you feel me? And then I'm back out. Like, that type of stuff just became exhausting and overall draining on
So
our
you
relationship.
feel like basically you didn't have enough time to get your stuff together. You was just giving it all too much to that relationship,
I mean,
instead
like,
of also giving something to you. That's
Exactly.
basically
It was
what
too much of like a flipping of the 70-30, and it wasn't like any times when we was just 50-50, where it was like we were able to give that energy back to each other to kind of like rejuvenate, you feel me? One of us was always on 10, you feel me?
Okay.
And that kind of just like led to some stuff.
Alright, so the next topic is what is it, ladies, in a guy that y'all hate to where y'all like, okay, nigga, get your shit together.
Okay, I'm gonna start this
Oh,
off
my
because
God.
I wrote some stuff down. I feel like, first of all, men don't always take accountability for their actions and stuff like that. Like, it's always this like an excuse, or it's like, you know, when they know they did something wrong, it's like they don't want to take accountability of what they did wrong. It's kind of tiptoeing around the situation, and sometimes want to flip it on you, and that creates that big argument. Like, just take responsibility and accountability for the shit that you do, and
okay.
we'll be in a better position than we was before. Like, sometimes all I want is, you know what, I'm sorry, and I'm sorry if this hurt you, whatever, and we can move on. And that's my problem with men.
For
I don't know about
me,
anybody else.
For me, my biggest issue as I'm getting older is somebody with no motion. Like I wake up, I go to sleep. Like I have a life. So if somebody who not doing nothing, like not even a job or just something, if you don't have motion, you gotta get your shit together. But you gotta go. I cannot mess with nobody who don't have no motion. Like I'm waking up, going to class, like working. All that is something. So like if you're not doing that same, if you waiting on me to get out class just to come kick with you, no, like no.
Like,
like
you gotta have a life too.
Yeah, like I cannot deal with somebody like that.
Come on,
Yeah, she
Kaylin.
just
What
not
you feel?
attractive.
What you
What
feel?
you
What you
like,
Right.
feel? Kaylin about to talk
Y'all
her
play
shit.
too much. But mine kind of like what Italy said. When you can't take accountability, that irks my soul. Like, I feel like you're childish.
Right.
Like, and I can't stand a childish man. Well, you're not a
But you're a
man.
little boy
You're
at that
you're
point.
a little boy at
Right.
that point.
Whoa.
You're childish. You need to grow up. And I feel like at times, like, I don't have time to mature you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could be a great person, blah, blah, blah. But if you're not mature, we might have to wait and do this later.
Okay.
That's
Until
one thing
you
I
mature.
think too.
That's a good-
Right.
I feel like a
I'm
lot
not
of guys often don't, like, especially like relationship wise, like they don't have the opportunity to like just converse and talk about stuff that they feel or like that they going through in a relationship unless it's with the other guys, you feel me? And so that's where that like, oh, like yo, homie's telling you just you feel me, put on your poker face, just do what you gotta do, you feel me? It's gonna be cool, just like let it fly over, you feel me? But then like there's some people who actually take the time out to discuss these things and learn and grow from them, and like that's really when you start to
But
That
that's
ain't
my
dog.
point.
Whose side you on?
No, that's you made my point because I also don't like a man that can't tell me how he feel. Like I'm a grown woman now, you're a grown man.
No,
That whole
facts.
having a poker face
Mhm.
and be real with your boys, but you need to be real with me. I should be the first person you be real with.
And
My
sometimes
thing
you gotta
is
put a
like,
shorty in her place too, like you feel me? You gotta know how to do that.
I mean, we ain't talking about that part, but I'm saying
I agree
like,
with that because sometimes we
They-
need to be.
Hell
but I like that though.
Women,
I do
you know,
like that when you put me in my place correctly, not respectfully.
right.
But
Respectfully,
my thing is
correct.
like it's okay to be vulnerable with your woman, show emotion.
Right,
Like it
'cause
don't
what's the
always
point
have
of
that
being
because you have to
together?
grow in a relationship. So
But
be
so
vulnerable.
often, it's so little that men get that unless it's with somebody like their moms or their sister or like their girlfriend. You feel me? That's the three women that men could really be like, feel like they could let their guard down with. And if you don't like, I don't got a sister. You feel me? If like,
Think about the men who don't have a relationship
Exactly,
with their
you
mama,
feel
don't
me?
have a sister,
like-
and then it's just their girlfriend.
Really?
I went
Right.
through that.
Like,
Go ahead, Rob.
I
shorty
feel
trying to
like
be a mama.
Go ahead.
I went through that.
I feel like overall, in it all, like relationship wise, or as far as getting this shit together, everybody got some complications about themselves that would have to a person would have to realize like, hey man, like I feel like I could deal with that with a person, but as far as like getting your shit together, like I feel like if the person ain't adding to you and they always subtracting from you, like they ain't adding to you, it just
Yeah.
you just beating a.
That just leads
Beating
me
a dick.
right.
Yeah.
That leads me to a
Mhm.
question, like for my woman. So and for the men, but when is the point to they be like ride or die for your man? He don't got this, he don't got that, but still stick with him till he got it. Ride. Hold on, let me finish. What is the point for y'all to be like, yeah, I'm gonna
To
ride
stop
for you,
riding.
but you gotta give me something. Like, what am I riding for you too? Like,
I'm
what's
a-
the point?
I'm gonna ride for you if I know you're trying to help yourself.
Okay.
I'm not finna ride
I
for you
agree.
and you just
Nothing to
being a
ride
dick.
for.
Yeah. Like if I know, okay, he really trying to get his shit together. He just down bad right now.
Mhm.
Like, but he really trying to get it together. I could see him working, putting in the work.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna stick around. But if you just okay, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Maybe I'll just
Right.
nah.
But it's one thing when you ride for them. Then when they get back to the level where they good and they shit on you. I went through that. I was with a boy for 3 years. When I tell you, like, we went through the ups and downs. Like, he ain't had none. Like, it was just me or whatever. And now this man, he's trying to rap, but he just he like
They
he
all
think
be
he
trying
like the
to
man
rap.
now. And this man, like, when we
They
do
all
talk,
be
we
trying to
barely
rap.
talk. You would think like I ain't do shit for him. I wasn't near nothing. Like, nigga,
Mhm.
like I was with you like when it was nothing.
Right,
but now
right,
you
right.
think
And they
you
forget
do
about
something.
that.
About your song, right?
Tell me
I don't
Please
even need
let
a
us
song.
know.
Just give. I'm big on like reputation. Like, don't go around like
Yeah,
I just
just
want
don't talk
like
down
shit
on you,
to.
bro.
Yeah,
Right.
like that's what I don't like at all.
What you think, man?
I mean, I totally agree. Like, I totally agree. I feel like as a guy, you feel me, there's like certain things that like women kind of expect out of you. Just, I mean, like Like, let's like. I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, you feel me? No girl wants a guy that's like broke. You feel me? That's not like seeming ambitious, like they really trying to do their stuff. You feel me? Because like 9 times out of 10, at least with all the relationships I've been in, like I'm attracted to a girl that got her stuff like together. You feel me? That's like. To me, it's cute when a shorty be kind of busy, you feel me, and you gotta get on her schedule, you feel me,
I feel
and
like
figure that shit out. Like,
everybody should have some kind of high expectation towards
Hell
a standard of who they want to be with. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? If you don't, then who are you? You feel me?
exactly.
Right. That's definitely true.
We just dropped some gems.
But
right
but but then again, it's like, okay, you say you should have some expectations about who you gonna be with. Now, say you with somebody, like you said, you was with somebody for 3 years. Y'all young, you know, y'all have goals, whatever, but y'all don't, you know, y'all young. So at a point, like, you don't know what's gonna happen. So it's like, when you say ride, are you still riding even though, cause y'all been together for a long time at a young age, do you still like ride for them like
It
the same
depends,
way as
like,
you
What's
meet
your
somebody now?
definition though? Like, it's whatever your definition. Like, I feel like riding for somebody, I could ride for you and still be your friend.
Exactly, and we don't gotta be in a relationship.
Okay.
You feel
Okay.
me?
Yeah.
But for my
Okay.
significant other, riding is just like through the ups and downs, like
Yeah.
period. Like you stand with him for the ups and downs, and that's not them cheating. Ups and downs is not cheating or shit like that. Like
Black men don't
real,
cheat.
Right. What
real
are the
real ups and
Black
downs
men
meaning
don't
you going
cheat.
through
Man,
life
that's-
shit. Like you done lost a
that's a
job. You don't know where you want to go next
Yeah,
in
like
life.
family
Cheating
passing,
is
stuff
not
like that.
riding. I'm not staying with
So,
no nigga.
like, I got a question about that though. All right, so like, at what point is it necessarily considered cheating? Because I've definitely seen like,
Bye.
wait, no.
We will
Let
be
me
here
finish.
for the
Let me
next
finish my question though,
30 minutes.
because
think we ready
I've
for that
definitely,
one.
I know
That's a whole nother
girls. You feel me?
podcast.
I know girls who niggas will be in their DMs. You feel me? Hard eyes, all this other shit, extra. You feel me?
That-
Yeah, and then they not. You feel me? Not like they letting it slide. You feel me? The whole time knowing they got a nigga. So like to me, if you not like telling a nigga, you feel me? Like telling another nigga like be smooth. You feel me? Like I got a nigga, especially
Oh,
you
that's
feel me?
cheating
That's
to you?
just
No,
cheating,
but to
bro.
me, I don't
Hey,
respond.
but
Yeah,
listen,
I
not
don't
responding,
respond.
You're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
But if
I
you
respond.
respond to that shit like cool, thank you feel me?
No,
oh,
no,
like,
no,
you
no, no,
fine
no.
as
See,
hell,
then
like,
you're feeding. That's
exactly,
when you
'cause
come in
you-
and
'cause
you're
you know that nigga,
entertaining.
like, exactly,
You're now
thank you.
entertaining.
You feel me?
Yeah,
So
that
don't
is cheating.
respond.
By
Don't
Entertaining
respond.
is
by
cheating.
saying thank you is a
Definitely.
cheat.
That's
My
entertaining it. Because if
Yeah.
it's
Don't
say
say
you
it
listen,
entertaining,
listen.
Because giving it,
No,
when
listen,
I
hold
think
on,
giving a
listen,
response,
hold
you know
on.
that nigga gonna respond again.
Hold
You
on,
feel
yes,
me?
exactly. You
But-
said thank you. Oh, he go. Oh,
You
Yeah.
walk.
Thank you,
hold
literally,
on.
right?
It's an
Hold on.
opening.
The next time, I'ma put a
I dealt with
heart.
that. My
Right.
ex,
Type
this
shit,
man
you
the
feel
whole
me?
world.
That's
like,
feeding
yeah.
into it.
Yeah, you just don't respond.
I feel like, man, like I'm a secure person, so I'm not. It ain't even. I don't even. You ain't got insecurity if you don't feel like. If you feel like that, but at the end of the day, I feel like shit. That's like somebody coming to the street.
So
But-
if your girl responded to a nigga saying like heart out in her picture, something like
Like
that,
She
you
every
said
feel
picture
no
he
type of
swiping
way?
And
up,
she
dropping
say-
hard eyes and shit.
If she say something back,
Yeah, she
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you.
No.
Would you put something on that?
if she like that, she like that. But guess what? If I do that, as long as you don't got a problem with it for me, you feel me?
See, no,
You
That's
know-
not how it works,
That's what
though.
I'm saying, but that's
builds
info.
more
Ain't-
problems.
Y'all
I
need to
can
get
promise
y'all
you,
shit
bro.
together for
I
how
can
y'all
promise you,
thinking right
ain't no
now.
girl gonna be
Get
cool with that.
your
Like,
shit together.
Don't make it right. Get
It
That's
don't.
what I'm saying.
It
Literally,
don't.
ain't no girl gonna be cool with that. So why is it cool that a girl could do that? You feel
I
me?
don't think that you a girl. I
Vice
don't respond.
versa.
Right.
That's vice versa.
We don't respond.
So,
But I mean, y'all just need to get y'all shit together for that topic right there.
So that was it for the first episode of the Real Talk Podcast. You could follow us on Instagram and social medias. We'll definitely have our websites attached to these. And we will be back soon.
Ladies, get your shit together.
Man, get your shit together.
And that's period.
Period.